last record was really coming out of like, this is Alter Bridge, this is what we stand for, and I think this new album just solidifies that completely, and they're very confident in who they are, and I think it's going to show in the tracks. I think people will not be disappointed.
I didn't want to have to compromise, or any of us to have to compromise in any way to make this thing commercial. I wanted it to be 100% artistic.
This is our third studio record as Alter Bridge. I wholeheartedly believe it, that each one gets better, and I think this one will certainly not be an exception.
Overall, I think this record's it's really shaping up to be something that we've all strived for a long time, and I think this is really going to reflect on where the band's been and where we're going.
I mean, it's so different this time around because even on the last record, I had ideas of harmony, but this is all just.
This record is very, 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 very deep lyrically. I think the lyrics mean a lot to Miles personally.
Miles has been working tirelessly on writing. I shouldn't say tirelessly because he's probably pretty tired, but he's been working nonstop on them, and he's a perfectionist. He's a great lyricist.
But still it is gone. I'm almost there in the first line. It's a real tough thing to sing.
I've finally found somebody in this world that stresses about his parts more than I do.
I've always considered myself, more than anything, a writer. Songwriting, by far, over the last 25 years, is what I've invested the most time in.
We actually did this record pretty quick, from the amount of time that we had to write it, record it, and then now that we're sort of about to finish it up, it's only been 2.5, 3 months, from the very start of us getting together and going, all right, we got to do a new record.
Kind of just take different parts, as they are, and kind of try to piece things together.
So we tracked 17 songs. The bass I tracked in 4 days. The drums we did in 4 days. So it's been a pretty busy week.
I've been working for about 12 till 7 every day. I'll go home, hand Miles the keys. He'll come in and work from 8 till 3 in the morning or something. Non-stop work to get this thing done.
It's getting down to crunch time right now.
Actually, the frame of the record is coming out. It's just starting to develop, and we're really starting to hear the sounds and get a good picture of what it's going to be like, and it's pretty exciting.
9 more vocals to sing, all the harmonies to get, a couple more leads out of Mark, and I guess 1 more lead out of you, really. Yep. And 4 out of Miles.
Every time you add something to the song, if it's I've done drums, Brian's done bass, Mark's done guitars, but maybe Miles hasn't done guitars yet. Well, once he adds his guitars to it, the song takes on a different shape, and then once he adds his vocals, takes on even a different shape, and then Mark does harmonies on top of that.
So on that note, does it sound better when I cut it short or keep it long?
We've worked with various producers through all of our careers. Miles had worked with different producers when he was doing Mayfield 4 stuff. We worked with different guys doing the Creed stuff.
I like it all but the last note from the...
Most producers you work with try and simplify things, push you in the commercial stuff, and Elvis isn't like that. He's very much into the going over the top and pushing Miles to belt out the big high notes and the push for guitar solos. And
he's young, he's energetic, he's got a million great ideas and a few not so great ideas, but we don't mind telling him that. He really seems to get what this band is about.
One more.
Yeah, listen to the roughs. There's one lead thing that I want to change. That's the middle riff in For What May Never Come.
We haven't had anyone from a record label or anybody pretty much looking over our shoulders. This is our project. There's nobody giving their 2 cents.
I have a feeling this one might I'm not going to say be my favorite vocally, but I just think
I'm experimenting a lot more, and I've got these guys back here really helping me out a lot. So it's been great.
I think this record's even more an artistic expression without any constraints.